Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the very first Faux show of the semester. I'm Fallon Brown.
And I'm Elise Girdwood. We have a lot of good stuff for you guys tonight, so let's get started. LSU may have suffered a loss this weekend. However, taking a look back at the posters made for the College Game Day show, fans were definitely winning for the most creative. Let's see which ones are our favorite. Oh my goodness, no longer get Gordon.
Saban orders extra slaw.
That is some shade. Oh, the Venmo one definitely is my favorite for sure.
He definitely paid them off.
Eats Tide Pods. Yikes. Oh,
is that a corn dog? That's a corn dog.
That is a name a more iconic duo.
Saban uses a squatty potty. Love it.
Yikes. Alabama diplomas, take one with toilet paper.
Wow, they're so creative.
My other sign was ejected for targeting.
Haha.
Ooh. Oh, Saban is a flat earther.
For sure.
Yes.
Definitely.
And not today, Saban. Oh, yikes. All right. Speaking of signs, up next is a man who makes a living off of them.
And if you live in Baton Rouge, you've probably seen this guy in the wheelchair with the funny signs on the side of College Drive at some point. Today, I got a chance to chat with him. If you live in Baton Rouge, you've probably seen this guy on the corner of College Drive and Bennington Avenue at some point. Brian Thompson, better known as Wheelchair Brian, is actually pretty well known among the community for his funny signs.
Come up with, if it ain't funny, it ain't money.
Although his life isn't of ideal circumstances, Brian makes the most of what he has and uses his humor to brighten people's days.
I just take the good with the bad, you know what I mean?
Brian considers panhandling to be a full-time job. He says he works up to 10-hour days and averages about $30 to $40.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Ah, that's a damn good question. Hopefully not on this corner.
For Tiger TV Entertainment, I'm Fallon Brown. If you happen to catch this guy in action, let him know you saw him on Tiger TV. Now let's hand it over to our reporter, Madison McDuffie, for some policing.
Our Tiger fans had some excellent outfits this past weekend at the LSU vs. Alabama game. Let's get to policing. Alright, so this guy's outfit is fire. I mean, it just screams, go Tigers. I definitely pulled this guy over, but just to tell him I like his pants. So this guy's got the white shirt on for Devin White. He coordinated his shoes, so that's definitely a go Tigers. So lately, there's been some controversy with the animal print and the tiger print and leopard print. So on game day, people have been wearing leopard print instead of tiger print. But hello, they look nothing alike. So I'm sure this old fellow has had some tickets in his lifetime, but today he's in the clear. Okay, I absolutely love this girl's velvet top, and she has a hint of gold in her belt. My sirens are on, but I'm just pulling her over to ask her where she got her belt from. Okay, we got a serious Devin White fan here. I love the white on white, but sorry girl, I'm handing out a ticket for that leopard print belt. So suede is super in this fall, and so is the western look. She's not wearing any purple or gold, but I think I'll let this one slide. This is my favorite look so far. I love these 70s styles pants. Way to bring back this style, girl. Okay, so she just looks angelic. Talk about a whiteout. This is how to do it. She looks absolutely stunning. No ticket for you. Back to you guys at the desk.
Pete Davidson made Ariana Grande jealous on SNL last weekend by fake proposing to Maggie Rogers. Take a look.
Hey, Maggie. I'm Pete.
Hey, Pete.
You want to get married?
No.
0 for 3.
It was obviously poking fun at the whole situation. However, Ariana took to Twitter and released her new single, Thank You, Next, which name dropped pretty much all of her exes.
That single now has over 10 million views. However, switching back to Pete, can we just take a look at his exes? He referred to being 3-0 with some of the hottest stars in Hollywood. We have Ariana, duh, Cassie David, and Carly Aquilino. And is it just me, or does it look like, kind of looks like Randall from Monsters, Inc.?
Maybe the stars feel nostalgic with him. Who knows?
When we come back, it's tea time. You'll see what we mean after the break.
Welcome back, everyone. Now we're going to hand it over to our reporter, Walter Miller, for some hot tea.
Thanks, Elise. Hey, Tigers! My name is Walter Miller, and welcome to what I like to call Walter Spot. Today on this segment, I'll be doing what I like to call career evaluation. This is where we talk about pop stars' career, evaluate what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, hits and misses in their careers, as well as talk about their current state in pop culture. Now, this week, I'll be talking about Miss Christina Aguilera. So, Christina, hey, how you doing, girl? So I just need to say, part one, that I am a fan. This criticism is coming from a fan in the fan base. I'm one of the fighters, not a hate video. Love you, girl. Okay, so Queen Christina just released her album, Liberation, this past summer, and since the release, well, let's talk about the release, okay? So it's been nearly 6 years since Christina had put out music, and this time out of the spotlight, it just became apparent that her relevancy was starting to dwindle. She was on The Voice. We know how that went. She had a couple of guest features on singles, which, you know, I got so sick of that. Like, happy for her and stuff, but she deserves to be center stage with that voice of hers. And also, she hadn't toured since, like, '08, so she kind of lost her presence in today's pop culture. So the album was supposed to introduce her to a new generation of fans and reintroduce her to an older audience, which is ambitious. So the album is a bop, okay? Liberation is a bop. Go listen to it. Go stream it. Go buy it. She needs numbers right now. But it's amazing. However, even if the album is flawless from beginning to end, which I didn't say that, there were a couple of bumps, it does you no good if the rollout is a mess. And sis, like, wow, it was a bit of a mess. Okay, so first of all, Christina decided to come back with a track that would have been a bold move even for an artist that had been in the constant mainstream spotlight because it was so experimental and hit or miss. So I really, I don't even know if the gamble was worth it for stepping back into the spotlight as a return. Like, the song's called Accelerate, okay? And fans wanted to hear Christina on a fire track for years. And she comes back with a song that has, like, 2 features on it. So we hardly got to hear any vocals from her. The video was just kind of her in front of a background, and she was, like, licking milk and stuff because it was supposed to be art or something. But... and she did a behind-the-scenes video that showed that there was actually work put into it and it wasn't just filmed in her garage. But it was such an ambitious track, and after a couple listens, you know, it does get catchy, but she didn't really promote it that much. Like, she went on maybe 1 or 2 late-night shows and nothing else, like, no award shows, no VMAs. So I was like, girl, like, do you even believe in your own song? Like, it seemed like she didn't even know if it would stick and find its audience. And to release a track like that, you have to have a certain level of confidence in the song for it to succeed. So then she came out with Fall in Line with Demi Lovato, which I personally think should have been the lead single of the album. And when it debuted on iTunes, it was like 1 or 2 or somewhere up there for a couple of days. But I feel like they took too long to release the video. The BMAs, Billboard Music Awards performance, y'all, that should have been more rehearsed. And y'all could have done more with it. Like, I know they had that look on that looked like they just, like, showered and then, like, put on, like, a suit of armor. And, like, okay, but, like, could you picture, like, if they had, like, some high ponytails and, like, some hoops or whatever and just, like, okay, yes. Just yes. So then they took forever getting the single released to the radio. By the time they did, the hype had died down. So she released 4 songs all at once. None of them promoted nearly enough, trying to see, like, what would stick. And fans were confused. And honestly, you know, like, it should just have been the second single. So, Like I Do should have been the second single. And Christina, you had Gold Link on that track. Like, that song should have been huge. Like, an easy top 40 hit, but there wasn't a video, hardly any promo. If any, I didn't see any, but like quick YouTube search. But anyway, it's just frustrating. But you know, there's still time. There is still time, girl. You gotta book some gigs though. Okay, sis, like while you're touring. So there's still plenty of potential with this era. Maybe not a lot, but we have something to work with. Okay, I refuse to believe this era is over. Not everything's like Ariana Sweetener era, where lasts a couple months too, which that's crazy. But she's doing some amazing stuff right now, by the way. That's a next week topic. So You know, I hope to see good things on the tour this Friday. I'm going to New Orleans. I think I will. Hear the vocals are phenomenal, visuals amazing, and I can't wait to let y'all know what happens next week. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Walter. That was riveting. When we come back, find out what childhood classic movie is getting a sequel. We'll be right back.
If you grew up in the 2000s, I've got some really exciting news for you. You remember that movie where Lindsay Lohan does some witchcraft and brings her doll to life? Well, after 18 years, it's finally getting a sequel. Life Size 2, starring Tyra Banks as Eve the doll, is set to release in December. Check out the trailer.
Oh, wow. She hasn't aged a day in the past 18 years. That's crazy.
But where's Lindsay Lohan? Is she going to make
where is Lindsay Lohan?
Hello? Oh. Okay, I have not recognized one actor, actress since Tyra Banks in this trailer.
I think that's the girl from,
I love
what is
her.
it? Not Teen Mom. I don't know.
I feel like if you're going to go see this, you're going to go see it for Tyra Banks.
Yeah.
No other reason. I mean, it's a good take on a childhood classic, but other than that,
You're the best friend a doll could ask for.
Your total is $12,485. Card number 123456789.
Me when I try to use my Paul points at a place that doesn't accept it. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid, so I'm definitely going to see that. Well, guys, that's all the time we have tonight.
make sure to click that subscribe button down below to see us again next Monday.
LSU Faux Show, out.